I never liked hospitals. The smell of antiseptic, the humming fluorescents, the way time seemed to stretch and bend in the sterile halls. It always unsettled me. So naturally, my first job out of nursing school was the night shift at Black Hollow Psychiatric Facility. I needed the money. Black Hollow was old, like Civil War era old. The kind of place with peeling paint, iron bars on windows, and the faint impression that something awful had happened in every room. The daytime staff was friendly enough, but the night crew, not so much. The woman training me, Nurse Daniels, was a gaunt, gray-haired relic who spoke in grunts and seemed to glide rather than walk. I tried introducing myself, but before I could say anything, she looked at me and said, "You don't answer the bell in room 9. I blinked. Why? What's in room 9? She just looked at me. Don't ask questions. You just don't. I made a note of it. Don't answer room 9. Got it. The shift dragged on. Quiet, heavy. Patients whispered nonsense or stared blankly. One sat in the corner of the recreation room, humming Ring Around the Rosie to herself in a voice that made my skin crawl. It was around 3 a.m. when the bell rang. I lazily turned to the board to see which room needed assistance. And then I froze. Room 9? The old red light above the doorway blinked dully. I could see it from the end of the hallway. The sound wasn't loud, but it pierced through the silence like a scream. I turned to Nurse Daniels, but she was gone. Nowhere in the hall, nowhere in the nurses' stations. Her tea was still steaming. As time passed, the bell kept ringing. I knew what I was told, but something about the sound. It wasn't just a call for help. It was a summons. Room 9 had a rusted door with a sliding metal hatch at eye level. All the door had was the number 9 on it. There was no name, no patient record. I walked up to the door. As I got there, I hesitated. Then, summoning courage, I slid the hatch open. Pitch black, nothing but darkness. "Hello?" I called out. As I did, something moved in the back. It felt like the blackness itself was moving. I blinked. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And as I kept looking, 2 pale hands slid up the far wall, followed by a face. No lips, hollow eyes, mouth stretched wide in a permanent grin. It didn't speak, it smiled. And then it began crawling towards me. I slammed the hatch shut. My heart was pounding. Behind me, Nurse Daniels appeared from nowhere. She placed a hand on my shoulder. "I told you not to answer it," she said. "Where were you? What the hell is that in there?" She didn't answer. Just handed me a clipboard with a single page. At the top, "New admission, room 9. Beneath it, there was a name. What? That's my name. I turned to look at Nurse Daniels and asked, Wait, what is this?" "You rang the bell," she said. "That's how it works." As the door to room 9 creaked open behind me, I finally understood. This job wasn't about helping the patients. It was about replacing them.